UCF Jaguar, the #1 channel for Jacksonville Jaguars, baby. And we gotta keep it hype. Represent it for life. You know how we do it. Woo! Hey! Jacksonville Jags, we don't mean to brag, but when we on the field, we got it in the bag. Jacksonville Jags, you know how we ball. Best believe it, got the people screaming out, Duval! Jacksonville Jags, we don't mean to brag, but when we on the field, we got it in the bag. Jacksonville Jags, you know how we ball. Best believe it, got the people screaming out, Duval! Okay, Jacksonville Jaguars, too much for your crew to handle.
This video is brought to you by BetUS Sportsbook and Casino.
And what is going on, everybody? Welcome back into the channel here. The Jaguars today unfortunately lost by a score of 35-7. Just was not a good game at all. And we've had some fun post-game recaps. I will say I haven't done this in a little bit. Usually the format with this is what I'm going to do is I go ahead and give my takes, and then I actually open it up for callers to call in to give their takes, and then we run this for about an hour. Haven't done it recently just because the 49ers game was a 4 o'clock game, and I got a lot of post-game stuff. The Monday Night Football game, I'm not going to run this thing at 2 a.m. Last week, I actually went, I was preparing for a vacation. I was on a cruise last week, so now we're back in the early window. When these games are at 1 o'clock or 9:30, I'll always do these nice post-game ones. But, you know, sometimes I'm kind of up against the clock, especially having a kid. But the Jaguars unfortunately lose in embarrassing fashion. I mean, 35-7. 35-7 in London. And I'll say this, the game last week against the Seahawks, I thought we were kind of caught off guard. We came out flat. Not that it was just because, you know, you get a win in San Francisco, you come back, you get an emotional victory on Monday Night Football, and you're kind of riding that high. And then, you know, the Seahawks come in ultra prepared because they just came off of a tough loss. And I just kind of think that we, you know, ran into a meat grinder of a game where the Jaguars just weren't mentally there to win it. But this week, there's no excuses on that front. You know, Jaguars went to London on Monday. The Rams didn't get into London until yesterday. The Rams were without Puka Nacua. Of course, the Jags were without a few players, but, you know, injuries are injuries. And the Jaguars went out there and laid a complete egg all over the place. And we'll talk about, I mean, it was a total team loss. Offense was bad. Defense was bad. Special teams was bad. Everything was bad. It was just all around bad. There's no one thing to point blame on, right? It's really all over the place. So first of all, we got to talk about the elephant in the room, and that's Trevor Lawrence. I thought Trevor Lawrence had an awful game, and quite frankly, I think it was a bad, I'd say it's an underwhelming 7-game stretch. You know, he's had his moments, he's had his good moments, and he's had his good moments where, you know, he has the ball last and he does exactly what's needed to win games. But I think in totality, it hasn't been great. Now, I'm going to say this about Trevor Lawrence, and by also having to caveat that I understand there's other things that are bad. There's alignment issues. The offensive line, all of a sudden, the last couple of games have been playing awful. The drops by receivers has been bad, and just the offense is just clunky. Brenton Strange, the Jaguars missing Brenton Strange did a lot to this team. I mean, Brenton Strange, I even put out on Twitter, I think after week 4, week 5, I'm like, who's the best player on the Jaguars offense right now? And the overwhelming answer, probably 85-90% of people said Brenton Strange. And it's true. I mean, he annihilates people in the run game. He's very good at, you know, passing the ball as well. I mean, when he got injured, he was a Jaguars leading receiver. He's kind of the core of the Jaguars offense. And without Brenton Strange, we've just been completely lost. The Jaguars have not been a good team. The run game has gone away. Allowed, 6 or 7 sacks against Seattle, and now 7 sacks today against the Rams. Brian Thomas Jr. is back to dropping balls. The run game, you know, isn't there anymore. I mean, nothing on this offense is going good right now. We're still having alignment issues. Now we're having illegal man down fields. I mean, the penalties are absolutely ridiculous. But, you know, I think Trevor Lawrence too early, just the way he started these last couple of games, just missing open guys. Like, we had to start better, because I believe in the butterfly effect. I believe in that, you know, maybe that first drive, if he hits Travis Hunter pretty early, gets the first down, maybe the whole entire game is different. It doesn't unravel like this. You get a slow, methodical drive in there for a touchdown or even a field goal. Not that we can make field goals, but even a field goal, the entire game is different. It really is. Now, there's going to be people out there, and I'm seeing people like saying, what should we do about Trevor? Look, he signed a big deal. We can talk about different things, and I can understand, like, hey, maybe you want to go the veteran route, like Jameis Winston, maybe heck even Jimmy Garoppolo, someone who's on the Rams side of it that plays in a similar offense. I understand if you want to maybe bring in a veteran, and do that route. Maybe bring him in and see if Trevor's playing bad, maybe sub him out. But one thing I don't understand is people saying, "Oh, we need to trade for Shadur Sanders." Guys, the answer to fixing the Jaguars offense is not to go out there and trade for a 5th-round pick who has 0 NFL experience, a project guy. If the Jaguars were to make a move to get a quarterback that makes the Jaguars better is just a guy that can drop back, make the easy throws, that can decipher a defense, that can actually sit there and read downfield, read what's going on. It's not going out there and getting a guy that doesn't have any NFL experience. Now, if you want to talk about maybe in the offseason, you want to go that route. If you say, hey, I've looked at a lot of Shadur Sanders film, this is what he's good at, this is what he's bad at. I know myself, I'm a Big 12 fan. I watched him at Colorado. I didn't think he was any good. I thought he was being overhyped in the draft process, and little did I know that he actually turned out to be a 5th-round pick. So the answer to fixing the Jaguars is not a player that has never played an NFL snap. The answer, and if you want to make the argument that, hey, let's bring in a veteran like, Jameis Winston, like Jimmy Garoppolo, Andy Dalton. I don't know if any of these guys are available, but I can understand that. But I'll just say that. But let's be honest with ourselves. The Jaguars aren't doing anything at quarterback. It's going to be Trevor Lawrence the whole way down. Like, we can sit here and debate whether we should do this or that. But honestly, I think it's a waste of a discussion because we all know, does anybody truly believe the Jaguars are going to do something different on quarterback? It's not. So Trevor Lawrence, he's going to be that guy. We're going to rise with Trevor. We're going to fall with Trevor. And he'll most likely be the quarterback next year. Especially, depending on how this thing ends up. The Jaguars end up 10-7 in a wild card. I'd highly doubt that they're going a different route at quarterback. And the Jaguars don't even have a 1st-round pick. So they'd have to go veteran, like if they want to bring in a Kirk Cousins. I don't know. A route like that. I certainly hope that, we're not going to jump on the bandwagon of let's sign the next has-been. Hey, what's Russell Wilson doing? Not with the Giants. All right, let's try him out with the Jaguars and be a week 1 starter. I'm hoping that Trevor Lawrence can be the guy. But while he's been bad, there's been a lot of bad stuff around him, but it definitely starts here. But I think the single worst thing about the Jaguars offense right now, and if you guys are dropping super chats, I'll get to them after my little spiel here. I think the single worst thing about the Jaguars offense has been Brian Thomas Jr. The Jaguars, they feature him. They give him the balls that, hey, we need a big play. We're going to give it to you. And he's scared. He just, I don't know what happened to him. He's just not good right now. He's scared of contact. He drops the critical balls that, hey, we need to make this catch. They give it to him on inside. Like, now they're saying, oh, well, we can't get Brian Thomas Jr. the ball on the middle of the field. We have to do the outside of the field. Are you kidding me? We have a wide receiver only drafted in the 1st round, and now we're not allowed to throw to him in the middle of the field. We can only do him on the boundaries. And we're talking about easy, just, we dropped one easy one that he felt the contact coming and just gave up. Or how about the one downfield at the 5-yard line? Like, go up and get it. He goes up and gets it between a bunch of guys, good throw, and just drops it. It's like, is Jamar Chase dropping that? Or heck, I'm watching this game right here. Is Drake London dropping that? How about San Francisco? Ricky Pearsall isn't dropping that. Like, it's ridiculous, and it becomes a liability. If we're sitting here like, all right, we need a big play, we're going to go to our wide and Brian Thomas Jr., and he just drops it, kills the drive, kills any kind of momentum. He's a liability at this point. And during this bye week, I'm going in and I'm figuring out, how do I make Travis Hunter the feature of the offense? And I don't blame Liam Cohen for a lot that's going on, because I actually think that execution is the issue right now. Like, Trevor Lawrence will miss a wide open guy, or a guy will just drop a wide open ball. But one thing that I do fault him for is that, why are we not making why is it so hard to get Travis Hunter the ball? Because it feels like it's hard to get him the ball. We just get him balls on like these gadget, like, or here's a little screenplay. Let's make he always makes the first guy miss and he makes something crazy happen. Why can't we just give him the ball like a post route? Why can't we just give him the ball in a curl? Like, he needs to be the feature of our offense because, he doesn't drop him. He's not afraid of contact, even though he looks like he's a $165 out there. I'm making him the feature of our offense because, quite frankly, De'Ami Brown ain't it. Brian Thomas Jr. clearly ain't it. Britton Strange is out, unfortunately. I mean, Hunter Long and Johnny Munt, that's just not their thing. That's not their role. Parker Washington is good, but he's a low guy. I mean, he had a pretty big drop today. It's just the drops I can't stand. And the once again, the offensive line didn't play well. The running game just non-existent. The Jaguars didn't really try to run the ball that much, but they were down pretty quickly. And that's one thing here that shouldn't go unnoticed is that the defense played terrible to start off. I mean, 3 out of the first 4 drives ended in touchdowns for the Rams. So boom. I mean, obviously the offense didn't help them out, but I mean, they could hold them at bay a little bit. I mean, after the Jaguars went 3 and out, they burnt like 7 minutes of clock on their touchdown route. I mean, I understand, the first time you're seeing the field and you're allowing this big long drive. No sacks on the day. Also, only 1 sack in the last 2 weeks. Back-to-back games with no turnovers. I thought they did well holding off the Rams in the second half, but just not enough explosive plays, not enough plays going for negative. And granted, I thought there were some stupid penalties, like that personal foul against Andrew Wingard was just awful. And that's another thing that sucks is I feel like we're kind of missing Caleb Bransall right now because we haven't really seen Caleb Bransall yet, but he has a lot of speed. And I have a feeling like right now that Caleb Bransall was supposed to be essentially Andrew Wingard's position. Andrew Wingard is just, I mean, he's a solid player, but I don't think he's a starting caliber safety. But that role will be better served for the guy that the Jaguars picked right after Travis Hunter and Caleb Bransall, the defensive back from Tulane. Unfortunately, he never even saw the field, even I don't think in preseason. He got hurt very early. So, man, Kyle Pitts is getting fed the ball right now. But sorry, I'm just watching the game over here. But yeah, the defense just not enough players stepping up, not enough pressure. I mean, only no sacks today. It's just not there. And kicker, I don't know what happened with Cam Little. Cam Little 0 for 1 today. He can't make kicks. He has misses in 4 out of 7 games. And at this point, I'm kind of done with him. I mean, I think the bye week comes at a good time where the Jaguars can I mean, here's what I would do. And I don't know if this is the conventional way. I have no NFL experience. I don't know how they do it, but I mean, if they say, "Hey, Dalton, what would you do?" I would say, "Hey, you know what I would do? I would bring in some kicker out there, put him on the practice squad, and basically say, hey, you guys are having an open competition. We're going to give you guys like 30 or whatever, how many kicks these next games, and whoever makes the most kicks is going to be on the active roster. So, we're going to give you 3 kicks from the 31 day, 4 kicks from the 40, a couple 50-plus yarders, and I'm literally just having them go head-to-head. Whoever gets 30, how about a 30-yard kick? That's worth 3 points. 40 yards, I'll give you 4 points. We're going to rack up the points, 1-for-1 battle. Hell, even bring in another kicker. Let's bring in 2 kickers on the practice squad and just have a 3-way competition. Let's let the best man win. Because at this point, I mean, kickers go through the yips. And, I mean, Jaguars are 4-3 right now. We don't have the time to waste on trying to get Cam Little right. Okay? It's not like he's been a Jaguars kicker for 10 plus years and we're like, okay, like he'll get himself out of this. He's only been a Jaguars kicker for 2 years. Did he make any pressure kicks last year? And then now he's missing crucial ones where he missed one against Houston that was going to put us up 10. He missed one against San Francisco that was going to put us up 8. He missed in the Seahawks game. He missed this game. And even this game, I mean, he misses a kick to make us go up down 14-3, and then, give the Rams good field position, they get a touchdown. But even without that, even say you make the kick and they still get a touchdown, you're down 21-3. Later on, you could have kicked another field goal and gone down 21-6. But then after you're 21-0, like you're kind of putting yourself out of field goals at that time. And like I said, I'm a big butterfly effect guy, and it takes the wind out of the sails, and it's too much. It's too much. He's hurting us, and I have no loyalty to the guy. I don't. I mean, the 70-yard kick was awesome. I loved it. But you're missing kicks in most of these games. Like what? Like we might need him. We might need him next game. We might need him next game and say, hey, you got to make the kick, and he misses it again. Next thing you know, we lose to the Raiders because we lose 24 to 22 to the Raiders because Cam Little couldn't make a 35-yard kick to win it. At this point, he's in his own head, and he can't get himself out of it. And I think we excused him early on for the kicks because the Jaguars were winning, but now the Jaguars have lost the last couple games, and we only lost 20-12 against the Seahawks, and he missed the kick to he missed an extra point that game too. So we had this weird 20-12 score where it's just not good. It's not good. So that's what I'm doing. I have no loyalty to him. I don't care. Like, he's made some kicks. He only missed 2 last year, but he's missed way too many this year. He hasn't earned enough goodwill for me to like keep him around the whole entire season and see if he gets out of it. These games are too important. We're still 4-3. We're 4-3. We have a winning record. We're in a good spot right now. I know we're on a 2-game losing skid, but we're at a good spot right now. If the season ended today, the Jaguars have the 7 seed. So I'm all about, let's keep it there. Let's float around this spot. Maybe we can get into the playoffs at 10-7. I'd be all about that. I'd be all about that. To get into the playoffs at 10-7, you need to go what is it, 6-5 down the stretch. So something like that. I don't know. But that is what it is. But like I said, and another thing that's going on here is the Jaguars, just the penalties. We can't get it out of our own way with penalties. 13 penalties for 119 yards. And that's another area where I probably blame Liam Cohen. Why do we have so many illegal men downfield? Like, our weird penalties come in bunches. Like, we have these illegal formations. We get a bunch of them one game. We had several illegal men downfield. I mean, that's coaching 101 right there. That falls straight on coaching, making sure your guys are in the right spot. But I don't know. Overall, the trade deadlines on like November 4th, I don't know, because at first I was like, oh yeah, we need to go buy. But like, I feel like we need another receiver. I feel like we need another defensive lineman to get pressure. I feel like we need a lot of stuff right now. And yeah, the pressure just isn't there. Trayvon Walker in the club has been invisible. This is not good enough. Not good enough, straight up. I got some super chats in here. Noah says, cursed organization. BTJ just dominated the NFL record for most drop passes in a single game by one player in NFL history. Previous record was 6. BTJ just had 11. Wow. He had 11 drops? I don't think he had 11 drops. I don't know. I had the source. I don't even think he had 11 targets. Let me see the box score. I didn't know he was targeted that many times. Brian Thomas Jr. He was only targeted 7 times, 3 receptions. So I don't know. I think you got fooled by Adam Schnipter. Shot the Bigs 904. BTJ and wide receivers just can't catch a cold, let alone ball, bro. Yeah. That dude, Evan. Heart tells me Trevor's the guy, but eyes say no. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, it's so difficult because I'm hard on Trevor. He has been playing well. It really hasn't. You see other quarterbacks. I mean, they do things as well. It's just, I don't know, man. If he's just got to hit these passes more. I don't know why he just can't do it. And it seems like football is just hard for him, doesn't it? Like, he's in these games. Like, I remember one of when the Jags finally got a first down. It's like, okay, we get 3 plays and we barely get a first down. Then the next set of downs, we like 4 plays to get a first down. We barely get it. I'm like, man, it's so hard for us to move the ball. It wasn't like that earlier, but the Rams are over here just, play action. He sits back there, dumps it up to a tight end, wide open. It's just, I don't know. The game of football looks hard for Trevor. He just doesn't look comfortable right now at all. And I think that affects his play a lot. It's just not comfortable. So I don't know, but I will say in James Gladstone, we trust. Trevor Lawrence will be the quarterback for the rest of the year. As to what happens, I mean, next year, who knows? Who really knows? But Yeah, right now, Daniel Jones is better than Trevor Lawrence. There's no denying that. Trevor Lawrence at best right now is just a mid-tier quarterback. I mean, he's lucky to be a top 20 quarterback right now the way he's playing. And I know there's defenses. Like I said, I don't think Trevor Lawrence is the worst player on the offense. Quite frankly, I think Brian Thomas Jr. is hurting us the most. And I saw one tweet by this guy named Connor. He kind of said it perfectly. It's like the way our offense goes is Trevor Lawrence on a first down, like misses a wide open receiver. Second down, Trevor Lawrence hits the wide open receiver on the hands, but he drops it. And then third down, the wide receiver or the quarterback and wide receiver make a good play. They catch the ball, first down, but it gets called back because of illegal man downfield. It's just the way the offense is going. It's clunky. No one player, like Travis Hunter had a great game today. I mean, he was the first player to hit over 100 yards receiving. I don't know, reminds me of 20. Like Trevor Lawrence had just under 300 yards passing today. Like we're back to kind of the garbage time stats era. So I don't know, man. I don't know. But big picture, Jags are 4-3 at the bye week. We're in a good spot, winning record. Sometimes bye weeks come at weird times. I think right now it's coming at a perfect time because a reset needs to happen. The coaching staff needs to look on film to figure out what the Jaguars offense is good at and lean into that. And I certainly hope that involves a lot of Travis Hunter. But yeah, Jonathan says to make it look worse, look at what the Colts are doing. Yeah, the Colts are the best team in the AFC right now. I mean, they have the number 1 seed right now. They just whooped up on the Chargers. Colts are the real deal. It looks like they're the real deal for sure. But yeah, big picture. Jags 4-3 at the bye week. They have the Raiders next game. So that should be just the perfect get right game. I don't think there's a team I'd rather play right now than the Raiders. I think they play the Chargers after that. Then they play the Texans after that. So, but we are getting into the soft part of our schedule because I was looking at this. The Jaguars have played 7 games, and only the Bengals and Texans have losing records. I mean, the Panthers right now are 4-3. They're the same record as us. So Jaguars, they've been playing some good teams, that's for sure. We haven't been losing the cupcakes, but it's going to be nice to play the Titans a couple more times. It's going to be nice to play the Raiders. We'll see what version of the Cardinals that we get. So, yeah, it's a tough position right now for sure. No, Houston is not easy. I never said that was easy. But there's a simpler stretch of opponents. The Raiders, Titans twice, you got the Jets who haven't won a game. It certainly gets softer, we'll say that. I am sick of these trade for sure people. They get annoying and I sweat. I went into the 5th round for a reason. Yards. He sucks. Trading for him is not going to make. Yeah, and there's people that say, "Oh, we suck. Let's trade for Shedeur Sanders." The answer to improving in an offense where wide receivers aren't catching the ball, offensive line isn't blocking anybody, the run game isn't doing well, and on a team where we have a very confusing offense is not bringing in a quarterback that's a rookie who's never played a single NFL snap. It's not it. If you want to talk about trading for him in the offseason, sure. I'll let you have fun pushing that narrative, but going out and getting Shedeur Sanders is not going to make us any better. Like, come on, people. Let's be real. So, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and open this up to callers. Should be interesting. Actually, before I do that, I want to give a shout out to Sleeper. Sleeper, by the way, guys, use promo code UCFJAG. It's going to get you a $20 entry, basically free play. So you use promo code UCFJAG, you're going to get $20. And you can do player pick'ems. Basically, choose an NFL game, look at some player stats, choose to go higher or lower. You can see like, Trevor Lawrence, 198.5 passing yards. So I want to go higher or lower than that. Will Travis Etienne score a touchdown, that type of thing. Sleeper is the place to do it. They also give you 100% deposit match up to $100 using promo code UCFJAG. It's UCFJAG. And it's definitely a lot of fun over there. And they are the proud sponsor of this channel. And I really appreciate them for being that. So let me go Go over here so I can pin it. Okay. Here's the link. Okay. Here's a link, so feel free to call in and we can talk some football and you can get your frustrations out. Okay. So that's what it's all about. There's people talking about. Okay. Let's get Jags fan forever in here. What's up, man?
Hey, Dalton, how's it going?
All is going, man. What's up?
Rough day to be a Jags fan today, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, man. What were your thoughts about today?
I have a couple of things I'd really like to ask you about. Is it just me, or some games I swear we have a pair of pass rushers and Trayvon Walker and Josh Hines Allen, and I'm like, we can pressure the quarterback. Like, these two good dudes are good. And then some days they're literally invisible out there.
Yeah, they disappear. I mean, today, no sacks today. I think the only sack last week was Eric Armstead. It's the pass rush just isn't there. It's not good right now.
Very, very, very worrisome. And then also with the receivers, I think you said it best. I think the worst player on this offense right now is BTJ. And it's just devastating. Like, I'm just so disappointed because last time we talked, you said, I think you really put it perfectly, this whole offseason, it's like the position we're all worried about the least is wide receiver 1. We're like, all right, like, we finally have our guy. Like, we finally have like a Jamar Chase, a Justin Jefferson, a Tyreek Hill, a Puka. Like, and this dude, I really think he takes one hard hit in the preseason and now he's playing terrified.
Yeah, that sucks because I was like, Jaguars have a lot of questions, but we have our wide receiver 1. I mean, that's the only real answer I felt like we had. And I know I don't buy into this. Oh, we had a hit in a preseason. Now he's like broken. Like, dude, you've been taking hits your whole career. I don't know what happened to him. Like, that's so soft that's really the reason. It really is.
It's very soft. And then as far as, look, I won't lie. I've been a Trevor defender for a while now, and I do think, look, he makes a lot of mistakes, and he hasn't been playing that well, and it doesn't look like he's taken the step that we all wish he was going to take. But also our receivers, like yeah, it's not good to use excuses, but I think that he really does have them. And, with our receivers dropping the ball, and just what I'm trying to say here is, when I see people talking about trading Trevor, getting rid of Trevor, like, obviously the Shador comments are just like absolute insanity. But like you said, with the deal that he signed and the fact that we don't have a first round pick next year, like it or not, I mean, I don't see any way that Trevor doesn't have the job, at least for the rest of the season and next season. Like, it's just, how would we ever get out of it? Like, he's the guy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you on that. I mean, I'm keeping Trevor Lawrence definitely for this year. And I wouldn't mind upgrading a quarterback in the off and like during the season, but like, I mean, who wants to trade away their backup? Like, I look at Jimmy Garoppolo, is with the Rams and everything with that offense, but why would the Rams want to trade him to the Jaguars or any of these guys? Like, you look at Andy Dalton, for example. Why would the Panthers want to give him to the Jaguars, or just why does anyone want to give up their backup quarterback? So I mean, of course, the Browns just gave up Flacco or whatever, but I'm all for kind of maybe doing similar to the Colts if this continues to keep up, where you sign a high-end guy that got shipped off of his old team and see if there's open up a competition and see where it goes from there.
I think that's probably a good idea. I still want them to have him keep trying and see if the receivers can catch the ball. But yeah, if there is to be anything done, yeah, probably the best idea is signing a veteran and seeing how that goes.
Yeah, so we'll see about it. But all right, man, I'm gonna get some more callers here. We got a bunch of people.
Appreciate you, CF. Go Jags.
Yeah, man. All right, next we'll go to Adam. Adam, what's up, man?
What's up, Dalton?
Good, man.
I wanted to know what you thought about the coaching, watching Devontae Adams kind of burn all of our other corners today, and really not using Travis Hunter on him when he kind of like locked him up when he did have those few snaps on him.
I mean, Devontae Adams destroys the Jaguars. Have you ever
I don't
seen
know
his
what
numbers?
it is. Him and Jake Browning hate us.
But it's funny because I think he's played against the Jaguars like 4 times on 4 different teams.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
he destroys us. And it's not like, I think he only had like 5 or 6 receptions today, but I think he had 3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns, and I don't know if he broke 100, but he was close.
Yeah, he just destroys us. But I mean,
Yeah.
our best cornerback, and I made a comment last week that our best cornerback is Travis Hunter, and people thought that was a hot take that Jordan Lewis is our best cornerback. I'm like, no, he's not. Travis Hunter is our best cornerback.
Yeah.
Travis Hunter is the best cornerback, and he's the best wide receiver, and he needs to be featured more. He needs to be featured more.
No, I agree. I get they don't want to play him 100 snaps a game, but like it kind of feels like you have to against these better teams. Like sure, against the Raiders, you can probably just play him a couple snaps on third down and on defense and stuff. But like today, when like you got nothing going on offense, just throw up 50-50 balls to him. Like you were down 21, and we're like trying to get the run game going.
Yeah, and it was just a weird game plan because they weren't playing him on defense much at all.
No.
But then on offense, they weren't doing anything with him. Like I don't.
Yeah, like garbage time they did.
Yeah, in garbage time, but like he had 100+ yards. It's like okay, like good for him individually. But Trevor also had almost 300 yards passing, and that wasn't a 300-yard passing day.
No,
I mean, hell,
no.
Matthew Stafford had like 160 or 170
86 yards passing. Yeah,
yeah,
and he had like 5 touchdowns.
And 5 touchdowns. Like that's
ridiculous.
the stat line I want.
Yeah, and like defensively, Anthony Campanile has like looked great all year, and now all of a sudden, like we trade for Greg Newsome, and it looks like our secondary is just garbage.
Yeah,
like I don't want to say we lost that trade yet because it's way too early, but like I kind of feels weird we traded a starter, and then the other guy like he's got 2 weeks and he still hasn't gotten it down.
Yeah, no, and Tyson Campbell got a
good pick six today. Yeah,
and I was watching Red Zone, and 5 minutes later, Keelan Chason got a touchdown.
Yeah, dude. Like I tweeted back at you, like watch out for C.J. Henderson today.
Yeah, I mean I can't even watch Red Zone without being trolled.
I know this is so ridiculous.
Yeah.
I just hope we come in after the bye and we like clean out all this dirt that we have, and everything kind of starts to click because we're beating ourselves in all these games. I know every Jags fan is tired of hearing that, but you got to do something.
The bye week's coming at a good time because now, like, I mean, we're 4-3. That's a good record. Like, we're in a good spot. Like I said, season ends today. We're the 7th seed.
Yeah.
But we got a lot of stuff to figure out, and I think Liam Cohen needs to sit down and really figure out what we do good on offense and lean into that. I think I love Anthony Campanelli's defense. I don't know what happened to our zone or to our blitz packages. So I feel like they were so exotic at first.
We have 1 sack the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, but now it's just not. I don't know. It's just not there. It's very strange. And granted, we were missing our best player on offense today, best player on defense, but they were missing Puka Nacua. The injury excuse isn't there. We just got flat out outplayed.
We got
all 3 sides of the ball. All 3 sides of the ball. So
yeah, special teams especially, dude. I don't want to like even think about Cam Little right now.
Yeah,
guy fooled all of us in the preseason, and now it's like we should bring in Rodrigo Blankenship or something.
Yeah, I'm like I said earlier, I'm down to bring in like 2 kickers to the practice squad and just let them duke it out. Just say best man wins. We're having an open competition, and that's high pressure stuff. I mean, you can't simulate game pressure inside of practice, but what you can do is you can say, all right, you 3 are having a competition right now. Whoever makes the most kicks is going to be on this roster. I agree. That's legit competition there. And I'm not married to Cam Little. He's not here for 10+ years, and we got to stick with him. It's the second year on the Jaguars and has made no real pressure kicks. I mean, Riley Patterson has more pressure kicks. Matt Wright has more pressure kicks.
I think he had that one game winner against the Colts last year where like Joe Flacco had like a legacy 4th quarter against us.
Yeah.
That's like the best kick I can remember him making.
Like, I don't even remember it. That's how big of a deal it was.
Yeah. I mean, we were 0-4 going that game. That game was like ridiculous, but I don't know, man. I'm excited for the bye week to see what we can fix.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm going to get some other callers. Appreciate you calling in, Adam.
Yeah. Thank you, man.
We're going to bring in Jesus in here. What's up, man?
Hey, man. How you doing?
All is good, man. All is good.
Dude, that's a forgetful game. Like, I was yelling at my TV a lot today, but what I gotta say is, I love Cam Little, but at a certain point, you just cannot wait for him to get good. Like, you have to get a new kicker in. I think you should wait a little bit and see if Justin Tucker can come in, because I know he got suspended and he might come back after like 8 or 9 games, but like, when
Yeah.
it comes to kickers, they need a new what do you call a new team, and they sometimes come back and get good again. Because I know Cam Little, if he gets cut, he's gonna go to another team and be good.
I
I
mean,
just have
one
a
guy I'm
feeling.
looking at, one kicker I'm looking at, which he might not make it because like the Giants kicker did terrible, but Giants have Younghoe Koo on their practice squad. He was really good for Atlanta. He was just getting bad and missing kicks, and then all of a sudden, he's off. I mean, that's what happens with kickers. Like NFL, you can't wait on kickers. You just got to move on. And like you said, I mean, sometimes a change of environment. I mean, Jake Moody was terrible for San Francisco. Now he's
He
doing
won
pretty
the
good for the
game.
Bears. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, they need somebody like that can have a change of environment and be okay for us. But right now, we're in a playoff run. We can't wait for Cam Little. It's just we can't do that.
No, it'll definitely lose us games in the future. And I had to ask one more question. If you have to pick one position to trade for, personally, I take offense because I think the defense has been holding it down, even though they've gave up some points. But that's because the offense has been lacking. What position would you pick?
It's funny because I feel like the positions that need to be elevated is obviously quarterback, but like I don't think you can bring in a quarterback and all of a sudden have like this rapid change of play. So I'm leaving that off the table. I'd also I think we need better play from the wide receivers, but like we just spent 2 first-round picks on wide receivers, and I'm hoping that we can start featuring Travis Hunter more, maybe give Brian Thomas Jr. more of a more of a backseat role. Maybe feature Tim Patrick if you want that to be the thing. But I mean, I think they got to go out there a pass rusher. I think we need pass rush. It's just not, we get in too many third and short, third and manageable situations. We're not getting pressure on Matthew Stafford. I mean, you're talking about
Yeah,
0 sacks today. It's got to
he
get
looks so
better.
comfortable. Yeah, he just looks so comfortable out there, and he's just
Yeah.
like every throw, like he had so much time. I'm just like, you're paying these dudes like so much on the edge, and it's just like no
Yeah.
pressure, and like they're big caliber players, and they're doing nothing when you got all these other teams like getting sacks every week.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
Yeah. And so I'd be going after pass rusher. That'd be the one. I mean, I don't care if it's defensive tackle. I don't care if it's defensive end. I need it from somewhere. So that's what I'd be doing.
Yeah, but hey, I'm gonna let you go. I appreciate you having me on. Go Jags. But
Yeah.
on to another week.
Go Jags. All right. So we have Big Jags fan backstage, and then we don't have any other callers. So if you guys want to get in after Big Jags fan, the floor is open, just so you guys know. All right, we got Big Jags fan in the building. What's up, man?
What's up, man?
Oh,
You
man.
were saying that if the Raiders game came down to a game-winning kick and we missed it, I think if it comes down to that, we deserve to miss that kick. It should not come down to a game-winning kick versus the Raiders.
No, I mean, I hear you. I'm just saying that for example. I mean, it could be 2 weeks later against the Houston Texans, or we're playing in Houston. That could very well come down to it. And guess what? He already missed one against the Texans that put that game in much more doubt than it should have. But I mean, I was just using Raiders as an example because it's next game. But
That's
yeah,
right. In our secondary actually played pretty decent in the second half, but like the other guy was saying, if you're not moving the ball and they're getting the ball at the 40 and 45 because of punting game. I don't know what happened to that, but he's not punting it past the 30, and he kicked it from the midfield one time and it went out at the 40, so I don't understand that.
Yeah, that's Logan Cook hasn't been good either. And we've had a few I think at least 3 punts I remember. We punted in opposing territory and it turned into a touchback. Like,
Yeah, he's not good. I don't know what the special teams is horrible and it's supposed to be our strength and it's not doing good. But the defense is holding up, but if they're on the field all game, you're going to get a lot of points scored.
yeah, but for the defense though, 3 out of the first 4 drives went for touchdowns,
Yeah, it did. And then
So
the refs played a big part in that too. I mean, it seems like when they got to call the calls too, they're so happy to do it. Like they're enthused. They scream it. I don't understand that.
yeah, the Wingard penalty in the end zone was ridiculous.
Well, they talked about that, and I think they saw it was tipped, so they were going to call PI, but they're like, you know what? We'll just call this one instead. And
Yeah.
then they just called that.
Yeah, and I don't think. I mean, I'm not going to blame the refs for this one, but there was too many questionable calls. There really were. It was, and there was one play that's going around on Twitter where Parker Washington's like confirming, like, I'm okay, like trying to get them to confirm.
Yeah,
He
then
was
they
doing that for
called
like
him for false start.
yeah, and then they confirm him, and
He
then
didn't
they
even
call him
move.
for illegal formation. I'm like, dude, like, what
Yeah,
the hell?
they like calling him on us. I've noticed that, and
Yeah,
I think we do need to bring in a quarterback. Maybe not to be a starter, but we maybe to push Trevor. Like,
yeah,
look, if you don't play good, you're done, and just bring somebody in just to be the backup. Get rid of Mullins and let Trevor know. Look, your job's on the line because he was awful today.
yeah.
Throwing it high, throwing receivers are running in stride and they could get first downs, maybe 20-yard receptions, but he throws it behind them. So they got to turn around, catch it, and fall down.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely be down to bring. It had to be a veteran though, not like I don't need any young guys in here. But the thing that stinks is like this offense, like it's so complicated. There's so many motions. Like you had to bring in a guy that's played in a similar type of offense. But who's out there available for that, right? I mean, I mentioned
mean,
Jimmy Garoppolo, but why would the Rams want to give him to us?
man,
Or
look at Kobe Brissett. I mean, he came in and he's playing. I'm not saying we need him, but he came in and he's playing excellent. Maybe we get Jameis Winston to come in here.
I
I
mean, yeah,
mean,
that would be the guy. But also Jameis Winston, like. Does he would he be able to be adjusted to this offense with all this pre-snap motion and you
I'm
call
not
two
sure. And I
plays
think
with
the
the line?
Giants like him. I think they made him the backup too. I think they like him in their room. So we probably can't get him anyway.
I mean, they probably wouldn't give us him. They'd probably rather give us Russell Wilson. I don't want.
Yeah, he's
I,
worse. We
I'm
need
just down to
somebody.
I'm down to ride or die with Trevor as opposed to that.
Yeah, me too. And I'm not saying Winston's better than Trevor, but I think he's good enough to push him. Mullins ain't. Trevor knows he ain't playing.
Yeah, I mean, Mullins ain't pushing anybody. Mullins noodle arm. I mean, you had to. I don't know. You'd have to bring in someone better
Yeah,
than
Mac
that.
Jones is came back down to earth. He looks horrible, so I don't think
Yeah,
we
Mac
should
Jones
cut
isn't
him.
good. Like
Yeah,
Mac
he came
Jones.
back down. He had that
Yeah.
one good game, but he's horrible now. He ain't
Yeah,
playing well at all.
yeah. I mean, I'd rather. I mean, hell, I would have taken even a Joe Flacco. Just, I don't like quarterbacks that don't have big arms. That's just me. Mac Jones isn't that. Like, maybe it would have been cool to maybe to go after Joe Flacco, but then,
But
Joe
we had.
Flacco starts that week, so I don't know.
I don't know what to do. And Trevor's not horrible. He just I don't. He just doesn't see the field. It seems like, and then when he
Yeah,
does see it, it's too late. So he throws it, panic, throws it high.
yeah. He's just not comfortable. I don't know what to do to get him comfortable. I really don't. I mean, maybe if wide receivers start catching him, will he feel comfortable? I don't. It's. I
But
don't
he
know.
does make up for it. Like he'll come back the next play and throw a laser, hits him right in the chest, and then they drop it.
Yeah,
So
like he's been pretty good on like third and longs. Like we had a nice 3rd and 15 throw to Parker Washington. He drops
dropped
it.
it,
I mean that throw to Brian Thomas Jr. on the left side of the field was a nice throw, just in the hands and
dropped it.
drops it. Like
Yeah, I don't think it's all Trevor.
when we keep having these drops, it just takes out all the flow in the offense.
And
And
maybe that's another problem. Maybe he don't trust the receivers. Maybe he's like, well, man, he ain't gonna catch it. So let me just force it to this number 4, and then that don't work. Maybe that's part of it too. Maybe it's all the drops and the pre-snap motions. Maybe that's a big part of it.
I mean, yeah, we need to feature Travis Hunter. I think that's what we need to do, to be honest. I think that's the quickest fix. Figure out what's going on with this run game, because I'd like to have the run game back. I mean, I might try to have maybe a change of running back. Let's see what Tootin can do. Why not?
I mean,
Travis Etienne, he's been a little bit cold. I mean, not Travis Etienne has been terrible, but I mean, I'd like to see maybe a change of running back in there. Maybe give Tootin 13, 14, 15 carries to see, if he can hit somebody and move the pile forward.
I like the Allen dude. I mean, he comes in. I think he hits the hole harder than Tootin does. Maybe you
Yeah.
feature both them backs and not let Etienne. I don't. Yeah, Etienne's not hitting holes, but he is doing pretty good in like the screen game. But they won't feature him. They'll do it one
Yeah.
time. He'll get 11 yards, and they just get away from it. They're like, okay, well that worked.
Yeah.
They never do it again.
Yeah, and Etienne's definitely not like the problem or anything. I'm just trying to find anything that could spark something,
Yeah, and then you saw they swapped up the kick return game, and it was horrible today. I don't know why they did that. Tootin and Allen were getting to the 45 against the Seahawks and the Chiefs, and then they don't feature him today. They put Parker Washington back there with De'Ami
With De'Ami
Brown.
Brown.
Yeah, I don't understand that. When your kick return was excellent, man, we were getting to the 40,
Yeah.
and we didn't get crap today because them guys just run straight into the defenders. We get it at the 20, 25. That
Yeah.
made no sense.
Yeah. Who knows? I mean, they're trying to switch things up, maybe on the wrong side of the ball.
But they were doing so good, though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But who knows? Who really knows, man? But I'm going to get
It's
some
so
other
close.
callers.
We got
Yeah.
a call in Tuesday, and that's going to be horrible.
Yeah, I know, man. It's rough. Now the Colts are kind of pulling away, but we'll see what happens, man.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
All right, see ya. All right, next we'll get to Shoddy. What's up, Shoddy?
Hello?
What's up, man? Yo, Shoddy, you're on.
You.
All right, well, that was interesting. All right, we're going to go to, I think it's DeAndre. What's up, DeAndre? DeAndre, I think you are muted. DeAndre going once. DeAndre going twice. DeAndre is out of here. Okay, so try to get your mic fixed. Next, we'll go Jags Coach 2025 in the building. What's up, man?
What's up, UCS? How you doing?
All is good, man. What's on your mind?
I watched the game today, and I just had a few things to say. The first was the coaching. I don't understand what we aren't practicing because, fans pay money for these games, and they're producing as if they don't practice. That's a problem to me. Because you have these professionals, you have these contenders, you have these playoff contenders who know how to score 30-plus points a game, who know how to have consistency and efficiency, and we don't. We never do. Not on offense, we just sitting there driving the ball, can't convert on third down, nobody's catching the ball, the receivers. I don't understand why we had Zay Jones, Marvin Jones Jr. catching the ball. Now what do we have now? We don't have nobody. Like, I don't understand. I can't understand that.
I mean, it feels like Trevor's most reliable receiver ever was freaking 35-year-old Marvin Jones Jr., to be honest, and that's a problem.
How is that possible? That's what I don't understand. How are you a receiver in this league and you can't have efficiency or consistency to win, to beat your man in coverage?
And that's what drives me nuts about watching Brian Thomas Jr. because I see him drop these things, and I'm like, Jamar Chase catches that. Like Justin Jefferson catches that. We have this guy we're giving these opportunities for, and he's afraid to get hit. I mean, and it's just, I mean, it's not these, like, this whole hospital ball thing is bullshit because they were giving him the ball like any other receiver, and he just drops it. He hears footsteps and drops it. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, he's kind of a pussy. Let's be real. Like, it's unfortunate, but it's just a lack of better words. But he's playing like he's just playing like that. It's not good.
Yeah, it's not good at all. It's not helping the team. It's not. It's not beneficiary for the team. The coach has
it's a liability. We go backwards because of him. It sucks.
And I want to say as well that Trevor, on these throws, he's being pressured, and he hasn't had his feet planted on majority of these throws, which means he's just throwing the ball. He's 6'6", which means to me he's throwing the ball, getting the ball out, and rushing the pass, rushing the throw, and it's just a high ball all the time. He can't shake that. He's just rushing the ball out, and I have to understand that because he's getting pressured so much he can't even throw the ball. He got sacked 7 times today?
Yeah, seven times.
No, that's not good.
No,
and Macari has to get off the team.
Macari's not good.
He has to get off the team.
He was by far the worst lineman today. He was awful.
Awful. Too many penalties. He had 5 alone by himself.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's nuts, man. It's I don't know, man. We're not good right now. We're not good. I mean, we have 4-3 record. We're in a good spot. We are. But man, you go to a couple games ago from the 49ers game to the Chiefs game. I'm like, we were a good team. This is fun. These last 2 games, we've been same old Jaguars. I mean, Seahawks, 20-12, it's just awful, anemic. And then this game here, I mean, this was your typical old Jaguars blowout from any other year. Like, name your shitty Jaguar season. That's what today was. It was just like any one of those games.
It was. And I also think as well that the coaching is maybe practicing 1 time per day. They need to be practicing 3 times per day. It has to be 3 times because the repetition isn't showing up. The consistency isn't showing up. They need to be practicing more. It has to happen. It has to happen.
Well, with the CBA, they're technically only allowed a certain amount of practice time, but they need to do more individual work. Like, I don't know if they go on the jugs and do any work on the jugs, but receivers need to be all over that. I mean, they need to do as much in their own personal time because they can do as much as they want to on their own. Like they need to look at themselves because like the coaching can be annoying at times, but like I feel like a lot of it's execution. I mean, Trevor drops back and there'll be a guy open and he misses a throw, or Trevor drops back, the guy's open, and then Trevor hits the throw and the guy drops it. Like at some point, it's the players not executing.
Right, yeah. The timing, everything is just all baffled.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I had to say, man. I appreciate
All right, man.
talking.
Of course, man. I'll talk to you later. All right, next up, we're gonna go to. We got a celebrity in the waiting room here. We have photographer Aaron Berkshire in the building. What's up, Aaron?
What's up, dude? Can you hear me?
Yeah, man. What's popping?
How the fuck am I gonna wake up at 9 a.m. for that, dude?
Oh man, that was how the kids say not fun.
Dude, I just can't believe I cannot believe and now I can talk as a true Jags fan, my whole story, so I can talk as a fan now, but
Yeah.
I just can't believe we traded up straight up half the team or more out of 53-man roster and all the coaches. And we still have to watch a blowout game like that I felt like I was watching just a high school football team.
Yeah.
And I can't believe it, dude. It's like so hard to believe.
Yeah. It was a terrible watch today. It was, I mean, up there with all the bad Jaguars teams. It's just, you get down, the offense can't do anything. The defense allows touchdowns on 3 of the first 4 drives. The next thing you know, you're down. What was it? We were down 28-0 at halftime. Like,
Dude, I
ridiculous.
just felt like this game was over from the first drive. 3 and out right off the rip. And then they obviously went down and scored really quickly. But like that whole energy, and I'm telling you, I hate those that damn uniform combo.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I
so
agree.
ass. And we get beat. We get our ass beat every time. Like I feel like I see us in the teal on teal. And we just look like fucking horrible. And there's no aura. And and I mean, I could talk all the stats and players like everything, like everybody else.
Yeah.
But I swear to God, dude, when we lose like that, how do we change up so many players? And what's the common denominator, dude? Who's still here? Josh Allen, Trevor Lawrence. What is the common denominator? Does Trevor throw a bad ball? Or is it every season, multiple receivers, we have the same problem? Like, honestly, it looks like a mutiny, dude. Like, do they like him? At this point, I'm starting to wonder, do they like him? Like the
Yeah.
players.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't attest to that because I'm not around it. I don't want to speculate on it, but it's definitely something weird, honestly. I don't
I don't either.
understand.
I'm just making random accusations at this point.
No, I mean,
People
no, I
might be
mean,
like, "What
I
is he?"
hear you.
I don't work for the Jaguars or speak for the Jaguars, and I don't spend time with them like
I mean,
that.
I know
Only
Christian Kirk liked him.
yeah, yeah. Christian Kirk, and guess what? Christian Kirk actually caught his passes.
He did catch his passes. I think Marvin Jones Jr. liked him. He caught his
Yeah,
passes.
guess what? He caught his passes.
Yeah.
I mean, damn, man. Like, how is
I mean,
he
you know who
able?
catches his passes is a Adidas buddy. Travis Hunter catches his passes.
Dude, watching that commercial over and over again, I was thinking, dude, they think that this is the next Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase. And
Yeah.
and why and I just can't believe it. And you sit here and wonder, and I don't know what you guys were saying about my buddy Mac Jones, but he barely lost the last game, and it's only 3-0 right now. That dude plays with so much heart, and he may be slow as fucking shit, but he loves football and he can make quick decisions, kind of like, old school Brady, like just 1.5. The other night I'm watching Aaron Rodgers and it's like, he's got the ball out so fast. And he makes this, it's like every time my wife, who does not like know things about football like, we do, she goes, why does every other quarterback make it look so easy? And
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence just makes it look so hard. Even the games we win, he obviously he got stepped on, but like that's almost like his random luck. Like the Trevor Lawrence experience, dude, no one's been a whatever truther and stuck up for him more than me the past 5 years. But it's like, bro,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Some of
No,
those
I hear you on
passes
that.
were
Yeah.
bad. They were
Yeah.
over the dude's head or hitting the ground, like hitting. I mean, I'm thinking like, how was that? Why would he even make that decision? Like,
Yeah.
I'm just frustrated, dude. I'm frustrated. I spent a lot of money on Jags merch, so I'm just a little frustrated at this point.
At least the colors are nice, right? I mean, they got good logos. They got good. I mean, I'm not gonna
I said
wear.
that earlier today. I said, man, the color, the logo, I just love gold and black, and I love the aura of our team if we actually could have any. And we kind of muster some up, and I'm like, how do we go from slaying the dragon, beating the Chiefs, to like really getting handled by the Seahawks, to just getting fucking like shit on today? Like it's just I don't know. Stop going to London for a whole week and like they're bonding. I'm like, they're bonding. Do they like him? Like, this is crazy. Every season, it's like the receivers can't catch. These wide receivers have been catching footballs since they were freaking little kids.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't know, man.
And I
I
mean,
wish I had an
dude,
answer. I
I
don't.
want him to be good. I want him to
Yeah.
be good, Dalton.
Well,
I
we need
want
him
him
to
to
be
be
good
great.
because I don't know what we don't have a first round pick. We I mean I don't want to
And look
go
what
out and see how much Kirk Cousins is going to cost or anything. Like I don't.
I mean, I
I
don't
want
even
we
want
need him to
that. It
work. He's on
sucks.
the
It's like,
roster.
yeah.
I don't know, man.
Why can't he just be good, man? Like, dude, in the calling, like Travis Hunter goes out for one play and stops Devontae Adams.
Yeah,
You
I
throw
know.
it deep, and did he catch that at like the 13-yard line and with guys all around him and still ran it in for his first touchdown?
Yeah,
That was so meaningless. Like I wanted to see him do a backflip and go off for his first touchdown. And like I believe I was about to walk out of the room and my wife's like, "Oh, Travis Hunter scored his first touchdown." I'm like, "Get the fuck out of here."
yeah. No, yeah, that happened. And but the thing is, they threw a flag on a play too, so it's like, oh, it's not a touchdown. Then they're like, oh, it is a touchdown. All right, cool. We're down 35-7 now. Let's try a
And
half-ass attempt on an onside.
I open Instagram and it's like every single page is like Travis
Yeah,
Hunter's first touchdown. It's like that sucks
yeah,
that it couldn't happen in Duval in front of us,
yeah,
or even just in a better like game. I don't know. I won't
yeah.
take up all your time there, buddy. But much love to you, and I love the Jags. And man, I don't want another quarterback. It's like common sense shit. Like I can play Madden and I play Travis Hunter more and do good.
Yeah,
Like,
no, it is.
geez.
Luckily, we got a bye week to think about it. But all right, Aaron,
Well, we'll
appreciate
see.
you,
All
man.
right, buddy. Have a good night, brother.
All right. So we're gonna go to Cap, then Beast, and then DeAndre. Okay, we're gonna do that. And then I see Jags fan Forever's back in here. Jags fan, if I'll probably get you if that's cool. All right, we got Cap in the building. What's up, Cap? What's up, Cap? What's popping?
Yeah, man. A couple of things, man. I feel bro's paying the boy that was on the call previously, but
Yeah,
a couple of things, man. As you look at the TV, during the little timeouts, you always see Travis and Trevor communicating, and I
yeah,
think that's key because that shows indication of, true number one. I don't see that with BT and Trevor at all. And you hear reports saying that Travis and Trevor they stay after practice and they rep specific routes. You don't hear that about BT. And I
yeah,
just think overall the team just came out really flat today. I don't think the energy. I think they were still in vacation mode, leaving early to go to London. Previous years it worked out for us, but man, I don't get it, bro. It's frustrating. I don't know. And like the man said, past couple of years we've been having drop problems from Trevor, you know,
hmm
and receivers not being in sync. I don't know if it's Trevor the way he's throwing the ball, but whatever it is, man, it's insane. It's crazy.
No, yeah, it's. I mean, I wish I had an answer. I don't know what it is. I mean, for me, I mean, my dumb little never played in the NFL head would say if the ball hits you in the hands, you catch it, right? I mean, I don't know what the difference what the guy throwing to them does, but it is weird. I mean, Trevor Lawrence. I mean, coming to the NFL, there's a lot of like he has the most fumbles in the NFL, but also he has the most drop passes in the NFL, and like I don't know. It's
Yeah,
this is why football's hard, man, and honestly you have 11 players on the field at a time, so you can really use any excuse to defend any player you really want based on circumstances. But sometimes, I don't know. I mean, I'm glad we have a lot more football to really figure this thing out, but it's definitely confusing.
yeah. But the bright side is though, man, Travis is he went to Colorado for a reason, man. Just let him out the cage.
Yeah,
Let him play full time.
that's what I do.
Stop
That's what I
overthinking
do.
it.
Yeah,
And just let him play. It's I think we're being too cute. Because like Devontae, you seen what he did on him and previously received Nico Collins. He's consistently doing what he's drafted to do.
yeah,
And I think just the overall. But the bright side is I think we can breathe a little bit. I think if you would have asked me being 4-3 going into the bye, I'll take that all day. You know,
Oh yeah.
but
All of us, yeah, definitely. I mean, I think everybody would. I don't think anyone. If you'd say you didn't want it more than 4-3, I think you'd be a liar. We're at a good spot right now. We are. We have the Raiders coming back from the bye. We have time to breathe for the coaches to have to figure some stuff out. For everyone to kind of look at themselves in the mirror, like we're not coming off of this insane. Like if we were coming up, if this was a stretch where it was like 49ers and Kansas City Chiefs, I think the players would be lax, thinking like we made it. But I mean, now we actually have to look at ourselves and figure out, okay, what do we do good? What do we do bad? We're 4-3. Let's turn this thing around.
well, all right, brother. I appreciate you taking my call, man. Have a good one.
Yeah, for sure, man. Go Jags.
Go Jags.
All right, next we're gonna bring Beast in the building. What's up, Beast?
Hey, what's going on?
All is good, man. What's popping?
Not much. Hey, my question is, do you think Trevor Lawrence has reached his ceiling?
Oof. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I've seen his ceiling, I feel like, right? I mean, wasn't the end of that 2022 season kind of his ceiling? But it's been so long since then. I don't know how to bring him back. Yeah.
And I feel like we blame the receivers for drop passes, but they can't even get in the groove when you're constantly throwing it over their heads, underthrowing it. It's repeated every week. They cannot get in the groove like that.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. The offense is broke right now. And, it all kind of starts with the quarterback, right? I mean, I know protection maybe not be all good at any time and there's drops and everything, but I mean, at the end of the day, the quarterback, I mean, you got to, on the very first drive, you got to hit those balls and not force the team to go 3 and out because, I mean, the first drive went 3 and out because of Trevor, missed the wide open Travis Hunter, even though pressure was there. If you would have got rid of it earlier, you'd have Travis Hunter for a first down. So it starts with Trevor. He's a quarterback. He's getting all the money, right?
Right. And all we're going to hear all week is how we're not utilizing Travis. That's all we're going to hear all week long.
Yeah. Well, we should be using him. I mean, he catches the ball coming his way. Every time he gets the ball, he at least makes one person miss. I mean, that'd be my goal. How can we feature him? I don't know why, he's over here playing full-time offense today, but at the first half, we can only dial up like screenplays at him. It's just, why can't he just run routes downfield and get him the ball like a normal wide receiver?
Exactly. I agree, man. I appreciate you taking my call, brother.
Yeah, for sure, man. Go Jags.
Yo, go Jags.
All right. We're going to get DeAndre, the Jags fan forever in here. We do. Actually, I'll get the super chats at the end, okay? I want to make sure I get these guys in. Next, we have DeAndre in the building. What's up, DeAndre?
Hey, what's up?
All is good, man. We got you this time.
Yeah.
So what you got in your mind?
What is your record prediction for the end of the season?
Oh, man. Oh, I'm hopeful. Well, the thing is, so the Jaguars right now, we're 4-3. Like, I think we have 3 wins. I think we have 4 wins in the Titans twice, Raiders, and Jets. So that gets the Jaguars 8 wins. And I think we can squeak out a couple more wins somewhere in there. And I'm hoping 10-7. Because if you actually look at the season right now, I mean, the Texans play again tomorrow night, so we'll see. But the Jaguars have only played 2 teams with losing records. That's the Bengals and Texans. We played a lot of good teams. And we're getting into the easier stretch of the schedule now.
Yep. I think they should get, or they could get to 11-6. The only ones I think is a definite loss is the Broncos, 1 game to the Colts, and maybe 1 game to the Texans. The only reason I'm dismissing the Chargers is because the offensive line, they have some injuries to that, which I think our pass rush, hopefully after the bye, our pass rush is, we trade for a player and our pass rush actually gets going. Then I think this team could get going. And on top of that, I really hope our offense can finally get going, a complete game. Like, if our offense had the game they had against the Chiefs every single week, I think we could really do pretty well.
Yeah, it's just we don't play complete games on offense, unfortunately. It's like, the 49ers game has excited me because, like, the first half, Trevor Lawrence was dealing. I was like, all right, this will be the game where he plays a complete game. And then, second half just kind of like disappears until the end there. So, yeah, we got to play more consistent. But luckily, we're at the easier stretch. And I'm kind of with you. I don't think the Chargers are very good. I I don't think they're very good. I really don't. So not a lot of teams I think in the AFC are feeling that good about themselves. But I don't know. I know the Colts are feeling good, but we got a lot of work to do. That's for sure. And right now we can look ahead at the schedule all we want, but we got to look internally at ourselves and figure out what are we doing wrong and how can we get better.
Yep, and I kind of believe Trevor should make a turnaround. I think Trevor has been playing like a little bit better than last year. He's making more throws he's supposed to, but at the same time, he's still making the same mistakes, which I really hope for his sake that he can actually change, like switch up, become a better player, and down the stretch, maybe throw for like, let's say, the end of the season, maybe throw like for 2,400 more yards, and then let's say like 18 touchdowns, 6 interceptions.
Yeah.
Because I remember, let me see. I remember when he used to play a lot more hero ball, and I would rather him do that than play it extremely safe and take a bunch of sacks.
Yeah. No, that's true. And like the Trevor Lawrence last couple of games, I mean, no interceptions, but the sacks have gone way up. It's just the whole operation is clunky. It really is.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you for speaking with me. I hope you have a good night.
Hey, you too, man. Go Jags.
Yep.
All right, next we're gonna clean it up with looks like Jags fan forever. What's up, man?
Hey, man, I appreciate you letting me back in. I'll try to be really quick.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I just wanted to say that you said it and a bunch of other people have said it, and I really think it's a great idea right now to just let Travis Hunter loose. Like, we drafted him, we sold the farm to get him at number 2. Clearly BTJ is the guy right now, right? Like, we've been drawing up plays for him. We've been trying to feature him as our wide receiver 1. I think it's time to sub him out with Travis Hunter and just start drawing up plays for him and trying to have him be the feature wide receiver and play him full time on defense too. Like we drafted him, we gave up a lot to get him, and just let him loose, let him do his thing, and see what he can do.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I agree with you. I think we should feature him and let him be that dude.
That, and also, I swear to God, I know that we're all critiquing Trevor right now, but one of my biggest predictions ever since he's come into the league, pretty much for a while now, is, and someone posted this in the chat too, in your chat. I would love to see Trevor on a team that has an excellent O-line and receivers that can catch. And I hope that this doesn't happen, but do not be shocked if Trevor goes to another team that has an excellent O-line and receivers that can catch and wins the Super Bowl. Because I don't care. I just do not care. I still believe that the potential is there. I think that he can do it. And I just believe in his talent, honestly.
No, that's my greatest fear, honestly, and that's why I'm like so adamant about giving him the opportunity, because Sam Darnold with a loser organization, now he's on the Seahawks and he's doing great. Baker Mayfield with a loser organization in the Browns and now is with the Bucks and he's playing elite football. Daniel Jones was, with the Giants, terrible organization. Now he's with the Colts, playing really good football. Look at Mac Jones. He does go for San Francisco. You're telling me that if Trevor Lawrence goes to San Francisco, he can't do the same stuff? Let's be real ourselves. Like that's where I don't want to be. Because I'm all about, look, if Trevor Lawrence, we deserve to move on from him, we can do that. But my greatest fear is that he moves on and he goes to an organization like, say for example today, like Matthew Stafford retires next year, then we give them Trevor Lawrence on the low and he goes over there and he's absolutely killing it for them. Like that's my greatest fear. Like if he's going to be successful, let him be successful in the Jaguars. Don't give him to a good organization so he can be successful there while we're over here trying to figure out, which quarterback to draft in the upcoming draft as we're drafting number 4 overall.
And wouldn't you honestly agree that, yeah, he has a lot of bad throws, but he also has a lot of good throws too? And like everyone's been saying on these calls, when he has a bad throw and then he follows it up with a good throw and the receiver drops it, like maybe if that receiver catches it on that throw, everything is different, Like maybe if Parker Washington had caught that pass with a first down today, the drive would have kept going.
Yeah. No, that's the thing about offense is like say for on defense, for example, a guy misses a tackle to get a first down. The defense stays on the field and they have an opportunity to to come back from that. Offensively, if you drop a ball on third down, you're off the field and you may not see the field for about 10, 15 minutes of real time. So it's offense, you had to get into a rhythm. That's the thing about the offense. It's all clunky. And even if Trevor Lawrence can make a throw, the guy catches the ball, whatever, a lot of times we penalize ourselves and we start off with the ball 1st and 20 and we're way behind the sticks when the offense can't do much. It's just nothing's working right now, especially today. Nothing was working besides Travis Hunter, like literally. Like ETN, where was ETN? I didn't see ETN. No run game. Nothing was going good.
No, and I'm in complete agreement with you. I think I've said this since the draft. I think we need to get to and go, and I think that guy's going to be a stud. But anyway, dude, thanks so much for having me back in. I just want to say, as someone who lives in Connecticut, I never meet other Jags fans, so thank you for doing this. I feel like I'm amongst my family when you do these calls.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just glad we played football at a normal time so I could do this. So I'll be. I mean, I think next week we play at 4:00. No, wait, we don't have a game next week. No, we're good. So we'll see. Yeah, I like doing these definitely on a 1:00 window if I'm not going on vacation the next day. But
right.
I like calling in, giving people, because I know people call into 1010 XL and they get like 20 seconds, they're cut off. I like to give at least a little bit of back and forth here.
Yeah, appreciate you, Dalton. Have a great night. Go Jags.
For sure, man. Go Jags. All right, so that's going to close it out for the actual call-in segments. Going to get to some super chats and then close it out here. We had Matt throw a member for 65 months. Shout out to him. Says, we need Devin Lloyd back. We look like garbage now, but hopefully the back end of the schedule is easy enough to give us a wild card. Yeah, and the Jaguars, I don't make the injury excuse, no injury excuse here, but the Jaguars are missing their best player on offense with Brenton Strange and the best player on defense with Devin Lloyd right now. I mean, that hurts. And I didn't realize how bad our offense was without Brenton Strange, but he's the guy that can block guys. He's a guy that can catch the ball. I mean, Brenton Strange catches the ball, right? None of our players do that because, I mean, Johnny Munn had to drop. I mean, our tight end room isn't built to catch the ball. Jonathan had that donation earlier. He says, Cody says, do you think we'll do better on upcoming games? I do. Like, Raiders are hard garbage. They lost to the Chiefs like 31-0 today. Granted, we lost big time too, but they're not good. They're not good. American says, just got here, so not sure what's been talked about, but my God, man, our usage of Travis is ridiculous. The coaching is letting me down. Yeah, and I don't put a lot of blame on the coaches because I think a lot of times the biggest issue is player execution. But yeah, I do think that the Travis Hunter usage is bad. He needs to be the feature wide receiver. Brian Thomas Jr. is just letting us down. He's turning into a liability. It's just not good out of him. So we'll see what ends up happening. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks everybody so much for tuning into this recap. Of course, Club Jaguar on Wednesday. And also, guys, if I could ask you if you could please follow me on social media. All my handles are at UCF_Jaguar, and I'm going to go back to posting on TikTok a lot. So if you guys have TikTok, please give me a follow at UCF_Jaguar over there. So I'm going to try to build up that platform a little bit. Just trying my best here to come out with Jags content, even though it's not a great time right now. So with all that said, also shout out to Sleeper, 100% deposit match using promo code UCFJAG. Also a free $20 entry, so you can play some player pick'ems. It's halftime now. Put some picks down for the second half. We'll just see. But appreciate everyone for being here, and go Jags.